Let's welcome in one of my favorites, Noelle Nikpour, Republican strategist and fundraiser. And Noelle's been a while, but I got to tell you, a lot's going on with the Republican Party. It felt like it was somewhat in shambles after the election, and now a lot of infighting going on. I want to talk to you about this. Chris Christie on one side, Rand Paul on the other side. Is this an embarrassment, or is this just the natural way things should go?
Hey, Charles, good to be with you again. I think that it's kind of the way things go, but I really wish that it is not how it's going now, because our party, the Republican Party, needs to show unity, and this is not the way to go about it. But you've got to realize with Chris Christie, he's his own man. He's under the GOP label, so he's going to rub the base and some libertarians and different people the wrong way. I mean, he's out there. He's in your face. Now, I like him. I have gotten so much heat. I have gotten hate emails. I've gotten hate tweets every time I come on national television stating that I like Chris Christie to at least be part of the mix and the new branding of the Republican Party, because the idea is we need to attract more moderates and independents. And I'm sorry, every time I say that, it ticks off the Republican base. But we need them because the vast majority of people are kind of independent. They want to vote for the man. Well, and they don't identify with all 100% of the platforms of both parties. So you have to look at someone like a Chris Christie.
But when you say that, I guess people are probably upset with the idea that, okay, maybe some of Chris Christie's tactics are attractive to independents and maybe even former Reagan Democrats, those kind of people. But would it be a Pyrrhic victory? In other words, do you sacrifice all of the principles of the party by reaching over to the degree that he has? I mean, let's face it. The embrace of President Obama, I thought, was overboard. I happen to live in New Jersey. I happen to like Chris Christie, like you like him. But when he did that, it rubbed me the wrong way.
Charles, I'm going to disagree with you on that. A photo op did not change what I felt about Chris Christie and how he has governed his state and what kind of leader he is. I mean, look, if your house burns down and State Farm comes by and helps you out, just because they're owned by someone you don't like doesn't mean you're going to turn your nose. He had a state in a crisis. I don't think it was some type of premeditated, I endorse Obama.
But you will admit it came across that way.
Well, Charles, if a voter is going to look at that photo and not vote for Mitt Romney because of Chris Christie embracing Obama, what kind of voter is that? Well, I think that's ridiculous.
All right, listen, I think it swayed some voters, but it might also go to the argument what kind of campaign that Mitt Romney run if they were that flimsy to begin with. What's going to happen? Because there's always a tug of war it feels like over the last 10, 20 years, the Republican Party has always had two factions, and there's always been a tug of war. You've got the Libertarian faction, which is extraordinarily popular with young people. It's crossing party lines. It might be what can be a game changer, if you will, in a very short period of time against your real die-in-the-wool conservatives who really aren't ready to bend on a whole lot of things that libertarians stand for. How do you see it playing out?
Charles, to me, I think it's very simple, and I raise money for a lot of national campaigns, and here's where the crossroads lie, in my opinion, as a fundraiser. It's the religious right versus the moderate, or someone that really is concentrating on the economy and lower taxes and less government. Someone that is concentrating on the Republican Party, and they love our platform on less government, lower taxes, but yet they're not very passionate about abortion, and they don't really care about gay marriage. And they feel like we're turning away a lot.
So how does it play out, though, Noelle? Because I've only got 30 seconds left in this window.
I think that we need to incorporate all kinds, and we need to look like we're more tolerant. And I think Chris Christie helps bridge this gap.
You think? You think Chris Christie will end up winning this battle? Yes or no?
I think Chris Christie can raise a lot of money. I think it's something we need to look at.
Noelle Nikpour, I miss you. Hope to see you real soon.